Hey Kathy, how are you? I might can't keep waving because about to go live. So tell me, can y'all hear me okay? How does the music sound? It's not too loud, is it? Shout out to my homeboy Flizzo, because he's the one who had to drill in my head that when I go live, I don't have to have the music super loud, even though I'm deaf from years of being a rap artist. And yeah, so he always reminds me that the music should be low, because coming across on the phone, it comes across really loud, so it doesn't have to be so loud when I'm playing it. But thank y'all for just logging on. Hi, this is so cool. So I'm just going to talk a little bit as I get my little setup going here. I'm CLuv. So my show is the Girl Power Hour, and I'll tell y'all a little bit about it just while you are here, for those of you who may be new or something like that. I am an artist, really an artist of various forms. I'm a hip-hop artist, a writer, I draw, I sketch. Anything creative or artistic I do. So check this out, y'all. Hold up, I'm gonna show y'all that in a second. I'm so excited because I've been gone for about a year. Gee whiz. And I'm just coming back. So I'm doing what I've been advised to do, just starting where I am. You know what I mean? And where am I? I'm home. I've been home for a few days. I've had a little fake few-day vacation from my job. So I guess I will be going live from right here where I am. I never wanted to go live from my room, but my friends be getting on me. They're like, do it here. Do it right here, right now. This is the spot. I'm like, no, it's not the spot. I should be back at the studio or something like that. But then I am also very inspired when I go online and I check out other people, like, what's her name? Tammy Roman. I was even inspired by her when I saw how she often goes online with her bonnet on. Yes, that just made me be like, okay. And even Miss Cardi B, like when I peep her going online, you know, she has her beat face moments, and then she just has these other moments where it's like, this is me, what's good? You know, I think that's cool. I think it's important for us as women to show that, you know, it's not always makeup and hair and edges slicked down and stuff like that. You know what I mean? It really has nothing to do with what a real woman is. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so I'm just doing that. Y'all know people always calling at the wrong time. Don't call me right now. You seen I've been posting all day and I'm going live at 7 o'clock. Don't call me, okay? Cash at me. Yeah, so like I said, I made this big old decoration. Like I was making this my wall, like my background wall. But I realized this is something I often do. It's a tall thing. I make things too high, and then when I sit down, I'm low as shit, and it's like you can't even see the designs back here. But I'm gonna fix that next week. I guess I'm gonna have to get a high chair. So yeah, I'm CLuv. That's my little beat plan in the background. Shout out to Kylie. Shout out to Blue Circle Records. Hi, Leaky. You can call me. We can get to that later. But yeah, shout out to Kylie. Shout out to everybody who has been showing mad support on the web. Shout out to my girl Kiki. I shared a post from her earlier. She's so amazing. Like, people like that just really inspire me. That are really out here doing numbers, that are doing huge things. I call them huge. You will call them huge too. With some big shot people, and they take the time to comment. They take the time to message me. just encourage me. You know what I mean? And that speaks volumes, because if you're an entrepreneur, if you're an artist, you know how it is. We look for support sometimes. It's not where we always get it. It could be people right around us. It could be family. It could be your good friends. So you think. And then you start to do things, and you have people that you admire show you love. It's just I just say it's just like a sign from the creator to keep going, keep doing what you're doing, and all that good stuff. So I wanted to give her a shout out. I wanted to also give Shakisha Clemens a huge shout out. She's one of the main people I'm looking forward to interviewing this year, 2019, in Atlanta. I've never been to Atlanta. Imagine that. They say I ain't missing nothing, but you know, I'm time to spread my wings much more. People get on me about that. But yeah, she was the young woman who was attacked in the Waffle House by the police. So we just want to lift her up in prayer, lift her up in support, repost her stuff, you know, get involved however we can. But we're going to come back to some of the hot topics. Flizzo, I was just talking about you. Look at my homeboy, y'all. Flizzo, I seen that picture you put up with them girls in the hotel shaking their butts. I thought you just got you a girlfriend. Why are you posting stuff like that? You know I'm gonna get on you, but do you, boo? Do you, boo? I know. Oh, guess what, Flizzo? I got this little boy. He a Cancer too. Y'all be showing off. Y'all think y'all know everything. Oh my God. Me and Flizzo used to fight so bad. We used to fuss so bad. But that's my good homeboy. So yeah, what else going on? See, this is the thing about being in entertainment. You know, one monkey don't stop no show, and you know monkey business don't stop no show. So sometimes I got, oh, you single fool, boy, you know what? I'm gonna get back on you, okay? So I'm single too, homeboy. Hey, we need to hit these streets, okay? Cause I need some little new pieces out here. We gonna get back on that. So yeah, this is something I learned that keeps me inspired when I was in college. Shout out to Trinity University. Shout out to Dr. Diane Watts, our global business advisor and teacher. But I remember when she talked about how, you know, things gonna always come up in business. It's always going to be something when you're trying to get your grind on. It's always going to be a delay. It's always going to be something. That's why I've learned to be earlier than late. Hi. You know, because I'm like, just like today, I'm telling y'all something. Every time I go to do my show, my laptop acts up. The music takes long to store, long to play. I don't have anxiety, but I swear to you, it gives, I just like, oh my God, crazy. And, I really be wanting to slam the shit out of my laptop. I broke one pair of headphones by doing that. It was so stupid. But, and then it's hard because I'm by myself here and it's all on me. So it's like, I really can't. I wish I had like a little assistant or something I could yell at, or a dog to kick. Don't come after me, dog people, because, you know, they be serious about that. All dog lives matters. So, yeah, but I wish I had somebody to blame when things go crazy. Like, get it fixed, get it right. But I just have to stay calm and focus and get it right myself. So, yeah, like I said, thank y'all for tuning in. The Girl Power Hour. We're going to be back soon in the studio. I'm not going to say where. Okay, I'll say where. Most likely Arlington Independent Media, because I love that place. And I can't wait to go over there and join, and I'm gonna take these classes and do all this dope stuff, and you know, get everything done independently this time. I feel blessed. I've been around some dope people, some good people, some bad experiences, some good experiences, but yeah, it's nothing like having your own. You know what Jay-Z said? Till you have your own, you can't be free. Hey, get your own. You know what I'm saying? Because as long as you, sometimes leaning on other people, even partnerships, it may not always be in your best bet. All right, Blizzo, I would love for you to be my assistant. We won't have to have a contract, okay? You can blame me. I would love that. I would love that. Okay? I would love that. Because I think Cancers know how to take my verbal bullshit. So it's all good. So, yeah. Let me drink some of my tea. Y'all know I'm really a coffee person. It says caffeine queen, as you see. Woo! But I'm drinking some mint tea. Don't look at my nails. They're horrible. I didn't have time to do them. If I would have did them, I would have never done this. So trying to let go of the perfection thing and just roll with the punches. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, I'm really not a nail person because I played the bass growing up. You can't have nails. I'm hardcore. I hate nails, but they are pretty. They are cute. And now that I work using my hands, I get them done, and then they be breaking all off and stuff. But yeah. So like I was saying, the Girl Power Hour. If you follow my page, the Girl Power Hour on Instagram, under each post, it's a caption. It tells you about the show. It's all about empowerment. It's all about exposing people who need exposure. I feel like there's so much talent out here, number one. Let's just talk about the talent. You know, it's not all mainstream. It's not all ratchet. It's not all genocidal. It's not all things that you get to hear on the radio or see on TV or strolling down your timeline. But trust me, it's talent out here. It's people out here eating. They're getting shows. They are full with amazing talent. And they need exposure. We need exposure. So that's my number one, idea behind that made me want to do this show. Being like myself. You know what I mean? Just knowing what it's like to be striving for so long and not having a platform. You know how they say if you don't get invited to the table, baby, make your own table. I've never been one to try to fit in, to beg to fit in. I make my own. So that's what the show's about. And I've had a great run. I started at Listen Vision. Shout out to Listen Vision. And one of the main things about my show that I was nervous about doing. Hi, Pure. I love Pure Lounge. They've been my supporters since I was too young to even be in the club. Okay, we're not gonna go there, but yes, shout out to them. And so I'm very serious about my walk with God, my walk with Christ, by any name that you want to call him. You understand? But you know what I mean. You even for God or you for evil. I'm with God. But a huge part of my life was changed and is motivated by my spiritual walk. So I wanted to, my church is Greater Mount Calvary. Let me give my church a shout out. And I got there. I'm not a super religious person. I grew up in a family that has like a million religions, so it's crazy. But I was confronted one day by a person. God sends people your way. And this lady got on me about not belonging to a church, And like many people, I told her, I don't like church people. They phony, they this, they that. She said, okay. So are they at your job? So are they at the club? So are they everywhere else you go, but you still going there, right? And she told it to me straight. She said, well, I believe God has some things he wants you to say and do, and you need to learn how to say and do them appropriately. I was like, well, who is this lady talking to? But she was right. So, we're not going to get on the whole church thing right now, but I do believe that church is supposed to be a place that can help you, not being a person that is goes to church or a church goer by tradition. You got a lot of people like that. They just go every Sunday because their mama went, because their grandmama went, because it's a cool place to go, and all that. But it's no change in the spirit. It's no change in their daily life. They don't, really show the fruits of what they're learning. But I can say my church, the leaders over there, like they put some fire in you that it's been a minute since I've been back, but I never forget. I never forgot. So definitely stuff like that. And I wanted to bring that into my show. Like I said, I'm a rapper. Not explicit. I've always been like, I started back in the 80s. I was, say no to drugs. I was a kid. I was like 7 years old, 8 years old, just, writing poems about what I was seeing growing up, prostitutes, drugs, stuff like that. And so I'm not a gospel rapper, so I was a little nervous about always putting God first in the things I was doing. So I started my shows with a prayer, with a daily bread. That ended up being one of the most liked parts of my show. From all around the world, I've had viewers. So that's just exciting. Sometimes you got to get out there, you got to put it together and just jump out there and do it, and don't think about it too much. You know, sometimes too much planning can cause you a huge delay. So I say that also to say that if you have a vision, if you have an idea, yo, like, work on it, write it down. Don't worry about what everybody else is doing, because sometimes you may be in a circle where you the only one. You are the one. You get me? You the only one on what you on. And people like, why you do that? Why you doing that? Why you doing that? Why you spending your money on that? But I did it because that I'm comfortable being me. So I planned for years. I wrote these shows up. I wrote these ideas up. Like, I have tons of stuff written up. I'm organizing it here as we speak. So when the opportunity came, they said, well, what you got? I said, boom, that's what I got. I've been working on it for years, and I got the opportunity. Again, shout out to Listen Vision. Then I moved on to Lab Life Radio. Shout out to Kyrie and Elo and Jamal. Capital Magazine. Look, I'm giving y'all some. I'm always, you know what I mean, networking, throwing connections out there. It's a thing that a lot of us hate to do, but what's for you is for you, babe. Help somebody. So, Capital Magazine, Jamal Jones, editor-in-chief, my good homeboy, always got my back. Lab Life Radio, FBF Productions, look them up. I think he's J Burning Wrong on Instagram, but FBF Productions. Yeah, so I did the show with them a little while. I had some amazing guests. I actually, Kara, I can't think of her last name, but she was the last Miss America. She was on there before she became Miss America. Just artists, different genres. I've had activists on. I've had people that, you know, have had children they've lost and just wanted to tell a story. So I enjoy doing what I do. It's more to me than, you know, just getting on here talking smack and being cute. It's about a message. I enjoy using my platform to inspire other people. And y'all keep me inspired. Definitely. So give me one little second. Because I'm trying to figure out why I'm not going live on Facebook too, because I'm trying to do them both at the same time. Assistance, Blizzo, so far away. Blizzo, I don't appreciate too. Blizzo's my main man, but since you got this car, I ain't never seen you no more. That shit ain't right. Okay, so I'm just gonna play my little song for a second. We're gonna take one quick break. I'll be right back. It's called Push Through in association with Blue Circle Records. I will be doing a video soon. Shout out to what's their name? Cortez. I'm not gonna blow your company up, but you were supposed to be doing my video and I've never heard from you. It's been a year. I appreciate that. But anyway, shout out to my homeboys who said, girl, we ain't worried about no money. Give us what you can give us, because your shit should have been out. Let's do this. So it will be done very soon. So yeah, just listen to this and push through. You understand? Don't matter what's going on. It's not about a feeling. Like me, I didn't feel like doing this tonight. I didn't feel like it. It's not about a feeling. It's about your commitment and your purpose. So I'll be right back. You in that casket when it's over. So stop trying to please everybody, feed your hunger. The devil been pulling at my heels since I was younger. But I'm still in the field to the good Lord, calling my number. But it's nights like this, I'm forced to wonder. I just wonder if I'll make it at all, Lord. If I got what it takes at all. And I saw you who said you're an actor. Please inbox me. Thank you. Don't give up when I'm right there. It's only one life to live. There's no spare. Growing up, I only cried inside. There's no tears. Couldn't find one. And if you know any talented people, if you're talented, if you want to be on the show, inbox me, okay? I'll give you my email so we can get this cracking. Thank you. It's a cold world. I just need a warm hug. I just need you to stay true. And if the sky's not blue, I'll just buckle down. You know, here talking about Dapper Dan deserves all the praise. Awesome. Gucci releases limited edition Dapper Dan's Harlem at homage to creative legend. That's so cool. Anything can happen. I love it. I love it. Oh, wow. Hold up. Yes, if you want to hear more of that song, right on my show page, the Girl Power Hour, it's in the bio link. So, recently, Miss Kathy, she's awesome. She's like a supermodel legend. We're going to be working on some things together in fashion, in mentoring and teaching the younger girls, working with them and all that good stuff. And when can I even tell y'all this? Because I didn't even read the contract. But there's something really awesome coming up. It's Kids DC Fashion Week, and I'm going to be a part of it. I'm actually going to be a designer for the first time. So, yeah. Shout out to my girl, Auntie Marie. She's such a professional. She's so on the level. I love talking to people, and guess what happens after you talk? You get an email, you get the paperwork. That's what it's about. Because a lot of y'all be talking. Y'all talk so much, it drives me crazy, but I'm trying to be polite and cool. You can't talk more than you work. You can't talk more than you show. You know what I'm saying? After you talk, I expect the email. I expect something in writing. Something. Let's get it popping. Everybody got all these things except for when it's time to get the job done and get it popping. Then ain't nobody got nothing. It's me doing a million things, that was so 2 years ago. But anyway, I want to give a shout out, like I was telling you about Miss Kathy. Thank you for looking out. She's always calling me. She's always plugging me in. She's always including me with things. And recently, we did a fashion show at Merlin Live. I left my ID. They didn't even want to let me in. They thought I was a youngin'. I'm like, no, I'm not going to tell my age, but I'm really grown. But they didn't believe me. But Kang Lee, I got to work with this awesome designer. He's Vietnamese. His designs were amazing. He's actually one of the lead casters for New York Fashion Week, the New York Fashion Week. Yeah, so that was just so cool, man. I was really taken away by that. So I'm not going to really get to this just yet. I want to let me see. So a few things I wanted to share, but I don't know. I might just kind of wing it a little bit. This is my book. I write a million ideas in here, if you can see. Probably can't see. It's a lot of damn light right there. But yeah, it's better to have too much than not enough. So usually, I was so confused earlier. It's like, how do I do this? How did I used to do this? So I usually start off about the show, which you can just read that in the captions, and I told you a little bit about it. And I then usually do a prayer and a daily bread. I can't find my daily bread book. Told you I'm cleaning up. And yeah, we kind of talk about it. So we're just going to wind it down for a second so I can kind of keep things the way I like to do them. And let me see. Oh, I do know what I wanted to share. I do know. So give me 1 second. I'll be right back again. And if y'all have something that you'd like for me to discuss or anything, you could comment about it. We are going to talk about just a few little things been going on, like the R. Kelly situation, Bird Box, and what else is going on in the news? Shout out to Chris Brown for getting his masters. That's what I'm talking about. Everybody out here rapping and singing, you know what I mean? You might as well have a 9 to 5 because you ain't even getting your money. But that's making moves. Get on top of your business. That's what I'm learning too. To take all my talent and operate it like a business. Because I've been, one of those people's like, what the hell? What's really good? Like, how are people getting on? They're doing all these things, and I know they have like 1% of what I have, but it's all about the money. I'm not a trapper. I'm not a stripper. So, I'm working on some other ways to get my money. But yeah, and if you want to invest in, it'll be very worth your while. Up to you. If not, I will get it, so don't worry. But so I wanted to find something to share with y'all, because a lot of times people come on ranting and raving and they all stuck on what they trying to say, but it's important to get a message to people because it could save a life. You know what I mean? It could lift somebody's spirits, and that's really why I do this. So give me 1 second. Oh, this is one of my new beats. I love it. It's from FBF Productions. I decided to play my own music because there's so much shit with this copyright stuff. Yeah, every time you post something, they're gonna take it down. It's some people, and they get to post stuff, and I don't know why theirs stays up. But sometimes when I post, it's like, oh, you gotta take that down. It's copyrights. I'm like, really? But my folks was like, Just use your own music and cut it out. I'm like, okay, cool. So give me 1 second. So since I'm not doing a daily bread, I wanted to share this. It was just on my mind. It was in my spirit. It was in my heart today. And I'm kind of like working these new shows through myself, through what I'm doing. And hopefully it's right on time for somebody else. I mean, what else could I do? Who else could I be but me? So, yeah. And this is it. Because something I had to realize, like, there's always going to be things going on. It's always going to be hardships, always going to be some dramas. You may have illness, you may not have the resources you want, you may have distractions. It's up to us if we allow those things to fill us up so much where we can't live our purpose. You understand what I'm saying? It's up to us to start to equip ourselves for this constant daily spiritual warfare. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's up to us. We can go online and stalk. We can go online and watch things we shouldn't. We can go online and, do whatever we want. So why not utilize our resources to help us become better equipped to do the things we want to do, to be the people that we want to be day by day? Not saying we aren't happy with who we are, but why aren't we always looking to excel and so forth? So this is something that I think anyone can hear this and they're like, word, convicted, true. And that is this scripture, Philippians 4:8. Meditate on these things. And it says, finally, brethren, whatever things are true, whatever things are noble, whatever things are just, whatever things are pure, whatever things are lovely, whatever things are of good report, if there is any virtue and if there is anything praiseworthy, meditate on these things. I mean, I'm the type of person you can't beat around the bush for me. I'm always clashing when people are half-assy, when they not giving it to me straight. I didn't come up like that. Like, I got a lot on my mind. My head is like a brick. You know what I mean? Like, you got to give it to me straight. I still might not do it, but at least I know what's what. So, this is one of those scriptures. It just gives it to you straight. So when we find ourselves distracted, stressed out, worrying, tripping, cursing, mad, all these things that draw up negative emotions, think about this scripture. What we meditate on, what we talk about, we draw to us. I have this book here. I was going to read something out of it, but to tell you the truth, guess what? I remember. So I was reading this book. It's called Law of Attraction. I'm going to share some stuff from there on some upcoming shows, but this is just like a little quick night. I'm just, just going on and on about a lot of stuff because I'm just coming back. But it talks about how we have to really put into practice speaking things into existence. Like if you hate somebody, if you hate a situation, why are you always talking about it? When you talk about it, the universe brings exactly that to you. You say, oh, I hate having my leg pain. I hate it. Like, the universe doesn't hear that you hate it. It just hears leg pain, leg pain, leg pain. So that's what's being redirected into your subconscious. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes you think about somebody, I can't stand it. And then they call, oh, speak of the devil. Yeah, you spoke up the devil. So we definitely have to be cautious and careful of what we think, what we speak, what we around, what we meditate on, what we speaking about. We drawing it to us. I was having something going on a few months ago. It was so phenomenal. Everything great that would come across my mind, it was like I would always keep getting it in triple confirmations, which is a really cool spiritual thing. It was happening to me every day. So yeah, you just gotta stay on the right plane. You gotta just stay positive, stay uplifted, stay around people who keep you lifted. That's what's most important. this reminds me of my job, because that's what has caused me a huge break. Hi, Don Diva. That's something that caused me a huge break in doing my show, because I've been an artist all my life. You know, people know my background. They know where I've been. They know things I've done. But being an artist, and I was linking with my boy Skinny Coleon recently. He's into videos and stuff like that, movies and stuff. We were talking about how it's such a up and down in entertainment. You might have this one day, you might not have it that day. You might be getting a big check one day, next day it's up and down. But guess what? That's the roller coaster of life. So what we do is we prepare. Like, if you've never been down, then you probably get down and then be like, oh shit, like I'm gonna die, I'm gonna kill myself. But when you come from like places where I come from, where we come from, some of us, it's like you learn, it builds you up. You learn, like, now stuff be happening. I'm like, that's it? Oh, we good. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I ain't worried about that. I ain't worried about this. We gonna handle it, because experience has taught me that. So, yeah, definitely. I almost forgot my thought. Oh, no, I didn't forget my thought. So, yeah, that was my point. Being an artist, a lot of people who are into entertainment in any forms, artistry of any form, can't understand this. People gonna support you one day, they gonna talk about you the next day. You know, family, friends, whoever. Shoe fits, wear it. They be your big supporter when they think you about to have something that could change their lives, and then, but few people really know the business. Like, that was a downfall for me, not faulting nobody, but, you know, I had a lot of people in my ear, a lot of people telling me things that didn't know shit about business. They didn't know that we need money. Like, you can have a million ideas. If you don't have money to invest in yourself, then you might end up out here selling your soul, or you may just take a long time to get where you're trying to get. So you know, and something that had irked my nerves for so long, especially when you are of entrepreneurial mindset and you may not be from backgrounds where they support your entrepreneur. They, let me not say support, because I supported you. Now they go, but it's like they may not know how to support. So that's something I want to work on. I want to put something together where it says, this is how you support an entrepreneur. This is how you support an artist. Because people think, you know, supporting how they want is support, when it's not. It's tearing you down. And what I dealt with was a lot of gossip behind my back. You know, it was a lot of oh, she thinks she gonna be this, she thinks she this, she thinks she that, she don't want to work. You know how many fucking jobs I had? Fuck do y'all mean I don't want to work? Excuse my expression, I'm just speaking from the heart. You know what I mean? So yet and still I knew that a huge part of my setback was my stability, you know. So I don't have kids. It's like easy for me to do things like that. It's easy, but I don't know what this means when it says somebody wants to be in the video. I don't know what that means. I'll be back. But yeah, so eventually that was a huge goal of mine after going through so much turmoil and toxic relationships with people, roommates, you know, never looking to have a free ride, you know. But I learned it's so hard sometimes. Like, the best thing for me is doing what's best for me. I need my peace. I need my peace of mind. When I come to where I live at, I don't want no drama. I don't want no shit. You know what I mean? I don't want folks smoking crack. I don't want people stealing from me. I don't want stress. I don't want jealousy. I don't want none of that. I want to come home. I want to relax, you know. So, how do I do it? How do I make you see the video? I don't know. How do I do it? Do I push this? Oh, no, that ain't it. Dang. Yeah. So that's what it is, and that's a part of self-care. Like, that's what these whole new shows are going to be about. How to self-care properly. I know that doesn't sound right, but you know what I'm trying to say. How to care for yourself properly. I didn't even know it was a thing. You know what I mean? But it is. So part of my self-care was just being more stable in my living, being stable in the people that were close to me in my circle. So what helped me with that was, even with all my entrepreneur, hey, young Krista, even with all my entrepreneurship, all these connects, all this and that, it came time that a stable job did me good. Shout out to City Winery. It's crazy behind the scenes, y'all. I ain't gonna say nothing bad. They'd be like, oh, you talking about us? But It's an awesome place. Learned a lot. Wherever I can learn lessons, wherever I can grow, wherever I can leave knowing something that I didn't know before I came there, charge it to the game. But what I like is that, like the scripture I read says, let's speak on what's noble, let's speak on what is good, because there's always drama, but what I like is that when I started there, I was all over the place. I've never done serving in my life. And it's so crazy because growing up in New York around a lot of industry folks, I thought like if you was a server, you were like the lowest of the low. That's just what I heard. I only know what I heard. So I love that video with the guy from the Cosby Show when they try to like play him for working at the supermarket, but then he ended up getting casted by Tyler Perry. So I want my artists, my entrepreneurs to know that it's okay to have a job. It's okay to have a 9 to 5. It doesn't make you less of a person. It's going to keep you humble. You understand? As long as you paying your bills. I know some of y'all want to trap and do all that, but it's a hard risk out here. You might get killed. You may go to jail. And then you're going to have to sit in jail to think about some shit that you could think about right now. You understand? Or if you is doing that, invest your money in something. Do something, because it ain't gonna last forever. Look at the people before you. They're dead or in jail. You will be too. But we'll come back to that. So yeah, should I have 5? Girl, who you trying to? Girl, can't wait till we go have our wine time because we got so much talking to do. So yeah, but that's what I want. That's what my point is. Like my job, they understand me. It's a place where all artists perform, so I guess they're used to it. They know I'm weird. They let me do strange things to my outfit. They let us do anything to our hair. They just let me be me. So it's good to be in a place like that. That's not so petty. Every time you're late, they'll fire you. Every time this or that. My boss is cool as hell. Like he's gay. Like one is they're just off the chain. Everybody's kind of ratchet. You got to be half ratchet, half crazy, half cool to survive here. And it's taught me a lot. I was kind of like, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do that. I don't want to serve black folk. I don't want to do this. Like, cut it out. You need to learn how to go up to anybody and get your coin and not trip. So I've come a long way, and April will be a year. So yeah, that's where I've been. That's what I've been doing. And mind you, this is something some of us can learn, like just being humble. Like when you go into a situation, I didn't know much. So when I first got there, I swear to you, I didn't talk the first 3 months. I did not talk because I was learning. You can't talk and learn. That's one thing I hate, a disrespectful person. You talk and they cut you up. Don't ever cut me off when I'm talking. I will be like, don't do that, because we can sing together, but we can't talk together. You don't know what I'm saying. How you talking when I'm talking? Talk when I stop talking. Then you talk, I'ma listen. So yeah, that's just what it is. So don't be afraid to learn. Don't be afraid to be quiet. Because, see, the thing is, what I learned, this is another lesson that stands out in my mind, that we all can learn from, is that, we live in a culture where everybody want to check someone. You know what I'm saying? I like advice. She said, I'm walking away. Like, I like advice. I love wisdom. If you wise, if you is where I'm trying to be, if you is got what I's trying to get, if you don't, I don't really care what you got to say about what I'm doing, because you ain't winning in this, boo. You can tell me how to feel like you, I'll take that, but so the thing was for me, like, I had no time to worry about what my coworkers was doing. I had no time to check nobody. I was trying to get my job right. I'm trying to learn. It's a fast-paced place, so what I see is a lot of times the second somebody stop that's on my level to tell me what I'm doing wrong, they failed at something. So that's just a lesson I learned to apply in life. Mind your damn business sometimes. Get your shit together, because you might think you dropping some knowledge on somebody else. You don't know how far ahead that person can be. They might just not be telling you all they know or all they do. So don't judge every book by its cover. That's my main point. Everybody out here trying to make a living. Make your living. Be open. Be cool. You never know what might happen. So let me tell y'all about Dawn Diva real quick. That's my sister. So we're in a movie. It's coming out. It's called Set It Off. I didn't mean to say that. Girl. It's called The Setup. It's like it was inspired by the set off. It's all us girls, and it's like some bad girl type of thing, and we're like robbing and killing and stealing and all that stuff. Shout out to Angela Clemens. She is the woman director. And if you follow Dawn Diva District, especially on Facebook, she has the postings up. I'm going to share more. I have some up on my Facebook too. But we are so excited about this. We're going to work hard. We're going to get this movie out here. We're going to do whatever we have to do. So don't be talking about what I'm up to. These are the things I'm up to. Get down with it. Come help us. The setup coming soon. Yes, it's coming. We worked on it. It's here. It's time. It's coming. That's the process. You work, you grind, you will win. Stay diligent. So yeah, I'm happy about that. And also Dawn Diva, another young lady named Star, and myself. If y'all know, I'm a baker too. Kiss my cupcakes. Something I started when I lived over northeast in the hood. You know, I was like, I gotta get my money. You know what I'm talking about? So I was baking and doing all that stuff, and I started Kiss My Cupcakes. So what we're working on now, it's gonna be out for Valentine, February, is a little culinary team where we're gonna sell dinners and do catering, stuff like that. The food looks amazing. This girl's Star is like the bomb. She cooks everything. Yeah, girl, you saw Star stuff. And we about to do some vending. Shout out to Big Chief. Shout out to Des, because I know you got me. Shout out to James. Hey, boo-boo, brother. Yeah, so Dawn Diva, though, she is our drink specialist. She has amazing cocktails. She has stuff for beer, so y'all can get your little boo with the beer. Some of her oil. I was gonna get some for my little friend, but he be showing off. He ain't getting nothing now. So so yeah, check her out. Support your own. This government shutdown, I'm just gonna go right into it because I'm gonna get off of here in a minute. This government shutdown is what we needed. Sorry. I mean, if you can't pay your bills, I'm not saying it like that. Because if I lost my job today, I had to go out here robbing and doing all types of stuff like that. But my point is that we need to wake up. We need to see what world we living in, what country we living in, what society we living in. Support small business, legitimize your hustle, legitimize your hustle. People moving here from everywhere. They got stores, fronts. That's what I want to talk about. Y'all want to know what I want to talk about? That's the shit I want to talk about. Tell me how I can get my storefront. Tell me how we can do this. Tell me how we can do that. Those are the things on my mind. So when I seem uninterested about average things, that's why I'm thinking big. Always have, always will. That's what it is. So yeah, support each other. If you can just buy a plate from somebody, if you can buy a cupcake from somebody, if you can buy a shirt or a hat from your peoples, buy it. Support each other. Let's get on that for a minute. Support your friends, support your family. Y'all all on celebrity shit. Some of y'all, every time I go to a celebrity post, you the first person I see. I do not do groupies. We got to bring that word back. It's an old school word, groupie. Don't be a groupie. Do you know them? You got them on your timeline? I'm your friend. Where I'm at. You in my inbox, but you posting people you never met and you don't know and wouldn't give you the time of day on your timeline. Post your friends. Even if you be like, hey, if I post you and get you some sales, give me some kickbacks. You making money. We got to think out here. It's us for us. So yeah, y'all ain't know I could talk so much. I'm so glad to do this show because it really releases a lot of stress for me. Sometimes I want to talk, have so much on my mind, and I don't want to overwhelm my little friends. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, you're not here for me. Whatever. I'm going to talk to y'all because y'all listen. Y'all love me. It's so awesome, and I'm inspiring y'all. So, what's this other hot topic going on? Let me see. R. Kelly. Okay. Hold up. Let me take this beat back because I don't want the words, like, being so loud you can't hear me. R. Kelly. First thing I have to say is, oh, shout out to Miss Pam. I'm glad you joined in too. I'm glad I did this. You know how long it took me to do this? I am a perfectionist procrastinator. It took me forever. Do you hear me? I was like, let me just put this hat on and this wig and put my lipstick on and just do this, okay? So, Miss Pam's so cool. She's another person that I met online. I love the women I meet online, and I meet so many people online. It's awesome. She came to my job, City Winery. She had a great time. She tipped me big time. Like, I love women empowering other women. Oh, it's so awesome. Thank you so much. I was like, I needed this money tonight. Thank you. So yeah, we gotta always look out for each other. We gotta plan bigger and bigger. When you get around like people, we gotta help each other. I need y'all on my show. I'm trying to start going around to every show in the city. We need to be backstage. We need to be getting these interviews. Do you hear me? We need to be at every new boutique. We need to be interviewing every hot designer. We need to be in every hood. Every time something going on, we gonna be the news. Fox 5 and whatever. We're gonna be Fox 5. Y'all with me? Let's do it. I got cameramen. We gonna pay them because ain't nobody doing nothing for free because they get lazy. Pay you. Bye-bye. Thank you for my work. That's it. Something going on at the school. We need to be up in there. Let's do this with a purpose. I love it. So we're going to set up a meeting soon. We all can get together, start to plan. I'm all about meeting. We have to meet. Okay? Thank you. So R. Kelly. Okay. We're going to start right here. First and foremost, it's not really about R. Kelly. It's about, for me, my condolences for the girls and for the women who had to go through molestation, abuse, physical, spiritual, mental, whatever. Because you know that mental abuse, you know you got to break somebody down in the mind first. You understand? You got to break them down in the mind and the spirit. They got to be broke down for you to even get to a level where you can sexually abuse them and do all this other type of crazy stuff unless they're just a young person. So I want to just say to them, kudos for coming out. Kudos for telling your story. Don't trip off these people out here talking about why you wait. You tell that shit when the fuck you tell it. And I'm speaking from experience. You tell that shit. What I say, that's my quote. You tell that shit when the fuck you tell it. Okay? We want to pray for people who've been abused. Because see what happens when it's swept under the rug, when it's ignored. Abused people become abusers. It's like a curse. It's like a virus. It's like an illness that's passed on and it's passed on. And it's been swept under the rug in all our families for too long. So don't get so caught up on R. Kelly. It's not about R. Kelly. It's about the point of what's going on. Check your family. Check your kids. Check your nieces. Stop leaving your kids with people while you run the damn streets and shit. You know what I mean? I say I never have a kid. I might don't ever have a kid. But if I do, I'm going to have a nanny because they're going to be right with me with the nanny. Period. So watch over your kids. And if you parents sell your kids out, shame on you. But it's a lot of you out here. I know it is. We living in 2019. This shit been going on since the Bible days. And also, y'all got to open your eyes. You know what irked me? It was somebody checked me a long time ago. My uncle, he said, you know what, bitch? That's how he talked to me. Because I was real bad. He said, you know you're too stupid. You're too smart to play stupid. Don't play with me. And he'll smack you. So they had to scare me straight. Because I've been out here like anything right about now. But yeah, he said, you're too damn smart to play stupid with me. I hate when people play stupid. Don't play stupid. If you with that shit, you with that shit. If you not, you not. Pied Piper. The man told us what he was. Google it. Y'all Google everything else. You Google where your boyfriend, baby mother live at. Why you can't Google what R. Kelly meant when he called himself the Pied Piper? For those of you who can't read, I'm not joning. I'm just saying it's a thing. The Pied Piper of Hamelin, a piper who rid the town of Hamelin of rats by luring them away with his music, and then when he was not paid for his services, he lured away its children. That's all I got here. You luring away children? That's what the whole fucking Pied Piper shit was about. He was playing a little tune. Playing the tune, lure away the children. Who luring children? You a grown-ass man. Why you singing about luring children? But you got some people. They're so sex crazed. They got this sex demon on their back. All they want to hear, R. Kelly. R. Kelly's lonely ass, ugly women. Love R. Kelly. I still love R. Kelly. And he don't love you because you owe to him. So, busted, peace. I'm not going to really talk about him. I don't care. I want to meditate on what's good and what's right. And I want to focus on healing for the people. Shout out to Keisha Cole. She was right. You should be protecting your kids. But, yeah, so it's no. And what kills me is people like, how you know it's true? How you know it's true? Everybody is not oblivious to the industry. Like, people in the industry know what's what. They know who's the creeps. They know who's the perverts. They know who was touching boys. A lot of these boys y'all see out here now, that's why they sold out. They turned out, got the skinny jeans, got the fucking leggings on, all types of stuff, all type of weirdness, because somebody's touching on them. Somebody's told them, you can have this if you give me that. It is what it is. Be mad at me. I don't give a damn, because I'm going to do what I do anyway. But yeah, so it is a thing. Just don't play like you're dumb to it. You know what I mean? Take a stand. Okay, that's it. What else? Oh yeah, so I finally saw that movie. What's it? Everybody's talking about the blind eye, the blind box, the bird box. Still don't know why they really call it bird box. I guess because the birds were like saving the day. But I had to get a Netflix passcode because no one wanted to let me share. When people get mad at you, they take you off their Netflix and stuff. My little male friends, they mad because we just friends, but whatever. So yeah, I finally got Netflix. I watched. It was personally, it wasn't nothing new to me. I love creepy movies. That's all I do is watch creepy shit. I should watch more comedy because I'm way too serious, but I never want to watch comedy. But then when I watch it, I be dying laughing. But I'm just so crazy. I like to watch things that can hold my attention, like creepy things I have to figure out. So one point I took away from the movie was, you know what? To me, I think it reminds me of everyday life. It reminds me of the spiritual warfare we live in. I'm not gonna say where, but I be at a place. I see that shit every day. Like, it's almost like a spirit is roaming around people. You know, one day they hi, next day they mad. One second they speaking, next day they gritting. You know what I mean? One second they like your best friend, next second is like your worst enemy. It's like, control your emotions, emotional intelligence. Look it up, because we gotta get with it. You can't just be having your emotions flying all over the place. And that was something that somebody told me a long time ago. Say, bitch, get your emotions in check before you be out here looking stupid. I was like, damn, okay, I did it after that. So yeah, you like thrillers too, girl? Yes, thrillers. I live out my dreams through thrillers, things I would like to do to people, but God is good. So yeah, that's it. And also another takeaway point. She said she just keep her eyes down so that shit don't rub on me. That's how I'm about to start being. Hey, that's how I'm about to start being. I'm about to start being like, they're gonna be like, why you acting like that? Be like, bitch, don't get that curse on me. So yeah, bipolar spirit. You ain't lying, sis. You ain't lying. It's so frightening. You know what I mean? So frightening. But also another takeaway was, remember that part when they was on that boat? That was creepy as shit. And the man tried to get the kids. Do you notice that every time someone is coming to get you, they're trying to offer you something? Hey, you want some food? Hey, you want something? You want to come and let me help you? It's always something like that. So that was a good takeaway. She's like, I know y'all hungry. I know y'all cold. She's like, nah, keep your ass down. I said, don't take your blindfolds off. Stay down. It's the devil. So, it reminded me that, my cousin don't play, right? He don't play. I remember one time I was going through this stuff with this little dude, right? He was threatening me and shit. It's like, wait till I catch you. It's like, oh shit, tell my cousin. My cousin called me the older one. He's like, let me tell you something. Are you serious? Are you playing? Because I'm the Navy SEAL. When you call me, it's no talk. It's like wipe out. So are you ready for this or not? I was like, dang, cuz. Where? He's like, yeah, I'm the little one everybody call on. So, you know what I'm saying? But, so it reminded me that he said something to me recently. You know how sometimes people say stuff, like, what the fuck are you talking about? What are you talking about? But I've learned to be respectful and to listen, because I might don't know what they're saying now, but it might come across later. He inboxed me with that. He said, cuz, I know you're very smart, you're very intelligent. He said, but remember that the devil is crafty. I was like, what? What are you telling me that for? But then I start to see why he said that. So keep in mind that everything that glitters is not gold. Everything that looks good ain't good for you. Everything that feels good might don't end up good for you. So stay focused, stay prayed up, get advice, get wisdom, but develop something within yourself to know that God is within us. God is within us. He made us in his image. He's in us. We are. You understand? You don't have to look outside yourself. It's right here. Talk to God. Pray. Listen to yourself. Listen to the Holy Spirit. It's with you. It's in you. So with that being said, I'm going to wrap it up in a second. Oh, y'all made this so awesome. Y'all got me excited. I might start going live every darn day before work if I can get up on time. Be so damn tired. Come check me out. Tuesdays at 2. I'm going to try to see if that can still be my time because I work usually on Tuesdays. And just stay tuned. We got some great things coming. This setup movie. Check out my girl Dawn Diva. Everything she has selling. Congratulations to her because she is a LLC. She got her business in order. Yes, sister. Rub off on me because I got to step up a little bit. Yeah, we will be linking up soon. Everything we're saying, it will manifest. Pray for us because when you trying to do right, something's always coming across crazy. Be careful out there, y'all. We're gonna pray for our youth out here that we get their minds straight, they learn to love each other. And just I ain't even talking about Donald Trump. He doesn't exist in my world. I don't even watch the news. So website coming soon. Her website's coming soon. We all will have websites coming soon. By spring, summer, we're gonna be like, oh, www, go order that. Make your deposit. So support each other, y'all. Love each other. And peace out, girl power hour. God power to. Oh yeah, so Valentine's Day, we're gonna have some shows about dating and love and hate and all this crazy stuff. So if y'all want to be on it, let me know. And peace out. I'm gonna share this on Facebook. Love y'all so much.